Sports Blitz Live is on the air with full coverage of the Auburn Tigers,
Touchdown Auburn!
the Alabama Crimson Tide,
Off to the inside, intercepted Alabama, touchdown run!
and everything college and high school sports. Now, let's join Andy, Brett, Randy, and Luke for this edition of Sports Blitz Live.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday evening. Welcome into this, the latest edition of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham alongside Luke Robinson. We'll be with you for the next couple of hours, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of sports. Thank you so much for being with us. Again, a lot to talk about tonight, as always. The college football playoff is set. We'll talk about that. And what would it be without a little controversy?
I can fix it. You want me to fix it?
Please.
Get rid of Tulane and JMU. I mean, why? We're just trying to have the 12 best teams. I have no problem. I mean, you know, there's all this hubbub about Notre Dame. First they're mad at Miami, then they're mad at Alabama. And I'm like, don't be mad at us. Be mad that there is a system where we have to take JMU. We have to take Tulane, even though we know, beyond the shadow of a doubt, they can't win this thing. It boggles my mind that college football powers that be, and even some college football fans, think that college football can be like college basketball, and you can have this Cinderella. Number one, those Cinderellas aren't as much fun as you think anyway. But number two, the thing about basketball that makes it cool is it's bang, bang. It's like in round one beats a 16. Oh, my God, that's talk of the town. And then they play again Saturday, and they're out. And you can just sort of go.
Well,
okay.
it's you can get five guys together.
Yeah, and you
can get five guys together and have a really good team.
True. But what I'm saying is it's also like, bam, bam, it's over. You know. Then, but in football, if JMU were to beat Oregon, and Oregon's a 20-something point favorite, which again tells you that they just shouldn't be in there, then
Tulane and Ole Miss already played, and Ole Miss blew them out.
Yeah. And, I mean, why do we have to watch this? And in theory, it all sounds fair and good. In practice, it is god-awful. I mean, I'm probably going to go to Alabama, Oklahoma, looking forward to it, except for the fact it's going to be about 10 degrees. But then I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll be coming back Saturday, you know, get forward to, and I figured that what is the other good game? I'm just blanking. Texas A&M, Miami. And I was like, well, at least Texas A&M, Miami will be on that night. No, Oregon JMU is the night game. Good Lord, do they just hate us? I mean, nobody wants to see that.
Well, blame Duke, I suppose, maybe.
Well, I mean,
even if Virginia
wouldn't be any better. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Just pick the 12 best deadgum teams. And I know
would Alabama be in there if it was the 12 best teams?
Oh, God, yeah. Come on.
You think so?
Well, Andy, I mean, come on. First of all, you have to also factor in who you've played, what you've done.
No. I'm not. You throw out the rest. We're just talking about the 12 best teams.
Yeah, I still think they'd be in there.
Okay.
I mean, I think they've proven more than anybody else outside of probably Indiana and Ohio State.
Yeah, but they in the last three games, you got to admit,
they have not looked good.
Nosedive.
I mean, nosedive would indicate that all they did was lose to Georgia. They lost to Georgia. They lost to Oklahoma. They doubled up Oklahoma in yardage and had turnovers. I mean, I went back and looked at those stats, and it's still mind-boggling they lost that game. Then Georgia, I mean, let me tell you something. Georgia's tough to beat twice in a year.
I am aware.
And it's just one of those. Georgia's just tough, and Alabama wasn't ready. And it should also be noted, Alabama was without a starting guard. Alabama starting quarterback is banged up. Jam Miller wasn't there. You know, there's just a litany of injuries for Alabama. And LT Overton's got some kind of mysterious something going on. I know a little more about it, but I'm not going to say. But that he can't play right now. Kelby Collins caught a sickness. He can't play right now. I mean, it was like bam, bam, bam. And so I was okay. I mean, I was not distraught after losing that game. And let me tell you another thing. Another reason that I hate the playoffs. I hate the way this is all set up. That in the middle of the game when I was like, oh yeah, Georgia's going to mollywop us, and I was like, I'm okay with it. I want to score enough to where they don't have an excuse to leave us out. That's all I wanted. And it wasn't like I just watched to the bitter end. I mean, I was with a buddy of mine who's a diehard fan, and we were sitting there watching it, and like neither one of us was upset. And I told him, I said, I don't like that I'm not upset. I should be upset. Like, this should be important. The SEC championship should be important. And I hate that it's all come down to, did you get in the playoffs or did you not? That's all it is now. And all of the college football stuff, we keep saying it over and over again, and there keeps being more money involved, so maybe we're wrong. But I know Brett has felt this way. I know Randy has felt this way. I know I've felt this way. I won't speak for you. But like Utah today entered some venture capitalist something $500 million deal where people are going to have some say-so in what Utah does. I'm like, how long before we just have teams are just owned by other people?
Yeah.
I mean, and then I heard, the guy that does he used to be on the NFL Network and on ESPN. But anyway, really good broadcaster, really good talk show host. And he was like, look, the NCAA ought to just finally just say, we're doing NFL stuff.
Jim Rome? Who are we talking about?
No, not Jim Rome. It's he's funny. I can't remember his name. Anyway.
Okay.
But he just said, they should just do NFL stuff. He was like, get rid of JMU and get rid of Tulane. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. The Tulane people don't want to see that. Just get them out of there. And then get the team to have a group of teams that we all admit, this group of teams annually can win a title.
So Miami and Notre Dame and who? Who would be the other team you would replace?
BYU might be in there. Vanderbilt might be in there.
I would put Vanderbilt.
I would probably. Here's the problem with Vanderbilt, and here's where. And I don't mind having these debates. I think it's healthy. I think it's fun. But you look at Vandy and you go, their only two losses were to Alabama. That was their worst loss, and then to Texas they lose. They made a monster comeback.
Yeah. And
they don't lose to anybody else, but they also don't beat anybody. That's a problem. When they beat Missouri, they knocked their Missouri.
I'd say they
out.
beat Tennessee.
They did kill Tennessee.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm also of the mind now. I mean, I could see Tennessee being like, our season's, what are we even playing for? Like, what are we even this? Because they went to the playoffs last year. I could see them having almost an NFL mentality. And again, that's another offshoot of the playoffs. Where it used to be important to go to a bowl. Auburn turned down a bowl game.
Well, that's because 3/4 of the team was gone.
I get it. I'm just saying that Auburn's turned out. Notre Dame said, screw it. We're not going to do it.
That's an elitist mindset, though, with Notre Dame. More than anything else.
In their defense, they had used to turn down bowl games all the time.
That's what I mean. They've been doing this for years.
Yeah, and it's funny because the people who are pro Notre Dame getting in are like, well, they went on a 10-game winning streak. Have you seen the 10 teams they played? So, I don't think anybody got hosed. I think a lot like last year. I said I didn't think Alabama got hosed. I would have put Alabama in over SMU because I didn't think SMU should be there. But I understood you can't penalize them for being in the conference champion. Same thing applies this year to Alabama. And, when you –
How does that apply to BYU?
The reason I don't think it applies to BYU is because they literally had – first of all, you had to get two more of those teams in. You had to get JMU and you had to get Tulane in. And
you had to get both of them in?
You have to get both of them in. Because they were you're forced to take the 5 highest-rated conference champs.
Right.
Duke was a conference champ, and they're way over here. And then you have to take the next 2 group of 5 champs that just suck. And we just got to have them. Now, BYU really only had one team on their schedule. That was Texas Tech. They were blown out twice.
Yeah.
So that's where people say, well, BYU was punished. It's a little different. If BYU had beaten Texas Tech the first time, there's no doubt in my mind BYU would have been in the playoffs. So probably over Alabama or maybe over Miami or something. So, and then when it comes down to Miami and Notre Dame, since Notre Dame is not in a conference and won't play in a conference championship, and since Miami didn't play in a conference championship, which is stupid, that's the ACC's fault. They're very lucky they got anybody in. I think the only thing you could do is go, well, we got to look at the head-to-head. And everybody's giving the committee hell. And I said this, if you remember, I said this weeks ago, that they screwed up by having Notre Dame ahead of Alabama. When Alabama first lost to Oklahoma, they dropped Alabama like 6 spots.
I don't recall that.
And it was like, why did it was a 2-point loss to a team that's in the playoffs?
I get it.
And so they moved Notre Dame, and I said, now they're going to have a problem because and they did, and so they fixed it. But by the time they fixed it, everybody was already thinking the fix is in, and it's just this committee was not great.
I got no problem with Alabama being in. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I hear you.
I mean, I said that today. I think they. That's what I told my Auburn friends. Who were lamenting the fact that Alabama was in. I said, look, you cannot compare a SEC schedule with a Big 12 schedule. Alabama they got a better resume than BYU. So I got no problem with them being in. You want to compare them with Notre Dame? I don't. I think Notre Dame's probably playing better right now than Alabama, but
Notre Dame played 2 teams, lost to both of them.
I think Notre Dame's playing better right now.
I agree with that.
Than Alabama.
I agree with that.
So I mean, you're the one that's always talking about, put the best teams in. Doesn't matter who they play.
And I would have put Notre Dame in.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
But because of these stupid rules, I am aware. JMU and Tulane in.
I am aware. So what do? You just throw out all the you say just go by the rankings. Don't worry about
I'd be fine.
Conference champions. None of that matters to anything.
It's headed that way anyway. I mean, if we go to 16 teams, let me say this. Had Alabama been left out, it's my take and Jimmy Stein's take, my partner on Locked On Bama, we were like, Greg Sankey's going to say, we got an idea. If we don't get in after we lose a game to a team that we've already beaten, and if you don't let the SEC team in because we played in our conference championship game, we just won't go to any more of them. And we'll have our own thing. And then what do? You look at on Twitter, everybody's seen it, the most watched teams in college football. It's Alabama, number 1. I think it's Texas, number 2. It's Georgia's number 3, or vice versa. And then it's LSU. And it's like Auburn was number 8 in the country, and I think they were 7th in the SEC. That's how much people watch this conference. That's how much power we have. So we got to use it. Notre Dame surely used it for years. They have NBC by the cojones.
Yeah.
They've been using it forever. So why don't we use some?
I don't know if they. Yeah. Anyway, all right, we got to take our first break here, but don't go anywhere. Just getting started. We'll be back with more right after this.
Sportz Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama, is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep this in mind. Don't you go by Sportz Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Luke here with you. Well, let's talk about this college football playoff. Let's look at these individual matchups here. You mentioned James Madison and Oregon. Oregon is a 21.5-point favorite in this game. James Madison, not a bad – look, they're not a terrible team. They've been really good for a while now, even with different coaches. And – you know, give Duke credit. And again, I said it last week. This may be the end of the ACC. When you don't get when you have they'll at least change the rules, I'm sure.
Well, it's funny how a lot of times you can't see something like this coming. But the ACC should have had like an emergency meeting. Now, Duke would have never agreed to it, but they should have said, look, we can't let a team that has 5 losses already go play for our championship and then nobody get in. They got in by the skin of their teeth with Miami. Yeah. And I think Miami is clearly the best team in the ACC. At the same time, I think the ACC kind of stinks. And the ACC is apparently ticked off Notre Dame enough to where Notre Dame's like, maybe we need some kind of deal with another conference, which, you know, there's talk. In fact, whoever Notre Dame's athletic director is said, you know, the only other conference commissioner I've talked to is Greg Sankey. I would love that if the Notre Dame would say, okay, we're going to play 5 or 6 SEC teams per year. Now, if they do that, they'll get my respect. I mean, right now, because they
won't get in the playoff.
Yeah, but I mean, right now, because they tell me, hey, you know, we've always played Purdue and Navy and Stanford, and I mean, come on, give me a break. You got to do something a little different. And the 2 teams you played Texas A&M, beat you at your place. You played Miami. They were close games. I would put Notre Dame in again. I would have Notre Dame in there somewhere, somehow, and I would clearly have JMU and Tulane out. But because we got to let those 2 teams, these Make-A-Wish teams in, we have to leave out some teams that have a chance to win it, which I think stinks. I think it stinks for Notre Dame. I really do.
I feel no.
I know, and look, Notre Dame has not made it easier on themselves. I mean, they have acted incredibly childish. I'll tell you who hasn't, and that's Clark Lee. God, if you don't like Clark Lee now, I mean, you know what he said? He said, we're excited to go play in a bowl game. We had one of the best seasons we've had, maybe the best season we've ever had. We hope it's only going to get better, and we'll try and get them next time.
And go play a good team in Iowa. That ought to be a good game. It'll be a fun game. It's one of the better
bowl games.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's great. I think his attitude's great, and you know, I wish Diego Pavia. I'm not a huge Diego Pavia fan, but I wish he'd win the Heisman. He's not gonna, but.
No, probably not. But he probably ought to. All right, if the winner of that game goes on to play Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl, That will be on New Year's Day. All right, Alabama and Oklahoma. Alabama's a early 1.5-point favorite
That
in
line's
Norman.
flipped. Oklahoma's 1.5 now.
Is it? I saw it. Looked at it this day, and it was not.
No,
Did it flip tonight?
No, it flipped yesterday.
Okay.
In most books, no, Oklahoma's a 1 to 1.5 point favorite.
Okay. Well, Oklahoma won. They say it's hard to beat a team twice in 1 year.
It is.
Now, again, I say Alabama is trending in the wrong direction. The Oklahoma will be at full strength where they were, that I keep saying that guy. I can't ever, F. Thomas. I can't ever remember his name. 32 was not playing.
Yeah.
That guy's a monster.
He's a.
So they're gonna. The book is out. I mean, get to Ty Simpson, rough him up a little bit, and he gets a little rattled. So
He is.
They will do that.
Injured. I have that on pretty good authority. Like he's playing through some stuff, and
Isn't everybody injured at this point?
He's more injured than that.
Okay, he's not hurt. He's injured. You're saying?
I'm saying if Alabama weren't in the playoff hunt, that he probably wouldn't have been playing the last couple of games. That's what I think.
Okay,
that's my take on it.
Well, if he's not that, sit him down.
I thought about. I said during the SEC championship game maybe he should sit down, but then it dawned on me that if you take him out, you might give the committee an excuse to be like, "Well, your quarterback's hurt, and so we're going to." So I'm glad they didn't. I mean, look, I don't think it would have changed anything. Georgia was destined to win that thing, and they look good. And congratulations, Georgia. No excuses about it. They just beat us. So.
Yeah, but he's making some bad passes
he's making some real bad passes.
I mean, that little swing pass he threw, that on a third down.
Fourth down, I think.
I think it was third down. It was earlier in the game.
Oh, earlier in the game, okay.
That one he threw over that. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but that on that fourth, the third down, it was a swing pass right at the guy's feet. Yeah. Easy. I mean, it's a little 5-yard pass.
It was to Daniel Hill. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's not playing well at all. There's no secret about it. So,
and I don't know if you've heard this. Alabama can't run the ball.
No, we're not very good at it. And but I mean, shoot, I'm to the point of it's too late to fix it. Embrace it. Just pass it. I didn't know why we were trying to establish a run at the beginning of the game anyway. All that being said, now we play Oklahoma. Hopefully, Alabama's going to get some of these injured guys back. I think Josh Cuevas will be back. I think Jam Miller will be back. I think Cam Dewberry will be back. I think Kelby Collins will be back. And, again, I went back and looked at the stats. Alabama essentially doubled Oklahoma up in yardage.
Sure did.
But here's the thing. The last two games that Alabama's played Oklahoma, turnovers, Alabama 6, Oklahoma 1. That's why Oklahoma's beaten us twice. They have a pick six in each of the last two games. They have the special teams killed Alabama this last game. They missed a field goal again. They had a punt return that was almost returned for a touchdown. And then special teams was bad against Georgia. They had a punt blocked. I mean, shoot, the yardage, Georgia versus Bama, wasn't that huge of a discrepancy. It was, again, poor special teams, poor execution. That fourth down play that we were talking about where Alabama probably shouldn't have gone for it, but it was getting kind of late in the shank of the evening. You probably didn't. I didn't mind it. I hated the play call, but so yeah, it's the offense is doing better than you think, but they've got to if they just get rid of the mistakes, and the special teams has to step up. The defense has been fine. It really is but the special teams are part of it, so you got to get better.
And Oklahoma's offense is not that impressive.
They're not great, but both teams will have had some time to rest up, get a little better. And I just don't know what to think about this game yet. Oklahoma sort of has a voodoo on Alabama, so I'm gonna hold off on any kind of prediction.
Well, it's a while yet.
I know. Right, the people want it.
We got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after these messages.
Lake Martin now has a global connection for the best in pre-owned vehicles. The all-new Global Auto Exchange is now open on Cherokee Road in Alex City next to Cazador's Restaurant and is excited to serve Lake Martin with the finest pre-owned car, truck, and SUV selection at the market's most competitive prices and most versatile finance options. Global Auto handpicks all their inventory, and with 4 lots in the region, they have a selection that won't be beat. Whether pre-owned luxury to affordable work truck, Global Auto has the vehicle for you. We reward good credit and can work with Challenge Credit to get you the ride you want. Visit the all-new Global Auto on Cherokee Road, Alex City for the best selection, pricing, and inventory.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Luke here with you. We are looking at the college football playoff and the rankings that came out. The settings that the matchups. Tulane and Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 17.5-point favorite in this one. Again, they already played one time. I don't really see this much of a game. But you never know. Tulane playing well.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, you got an interim coach and a coach that's.
Is he not going to coach it at all?
I think. Well, the interim coach is well, he's not the interim coach. I guess Pete Golding is the new coach.
Yeah, he is the coach.
But Summerall, I think, is going to coach it.
Okay.
But regardless, again, I know I sound like a broken record, but this is where if you put Notre Dame in, and let's say put Notre Dame at 11. I mean, okay, then you got Notre Dame traveling to Ole Miss. How big is that?
It's huge. Yeah.
I mean, and then if you have 12, playing at Oregon, I mean, I think Texas ended up ahead of Andy. What if you had Texas going to Oregon? Now, some people would say, they have 3 losses, whatever. But Texas does have some big-time wins. I mean, so they probably would have gotten in, my guess, over Vanderbilt.
They beat Vanderbilt. They had to
beat
go
Vanderbilt. Now, but they had 3 losses. Vandy only had 2.
Still, though.
I know. I mean, I understand. And so
I can see 2 losses.
You can see.
I can see 2 losses being a difference. 1 loss still had to.
Well, 1 loss, especially when one of those losses is to Ohio State, and the other loss is to
Georgia.
Now, the Florida loss, nobody can explain it. I mean,
inexplicable one game a year.
But how much better would the playoffs be?
Well, I mean, Indiana's a whisper away from losing to Penn State.
I understand, and that's why after all this, and it'll probably come to bite me in the butt, and Oklahoma blow us out. I feel like Alabama somehow got a really good path. I would rather be in Indiana's bracket than Ohio State's. I don't care that they just played and Indiana won. Like, maybe I just have a natural bias about that. But, I mean, when I look at it, I go, yeah, I'd rather be on the side with Texas Tech and Indiana than on the side with Georgia and Ohio State. I mean, I just feel like that's a no-brainer.
Well, I mean, you got to retrain your brain, though. I mean,
I know.
Indiana is the number one team in the country.
And Texas Tech, they love the pressure, and so they're probably the worst matchup for Alabama. But I'm just saying, in my mind, I think that's a better bracket for Oklahoma or Alabama or whoever.
You might be right. I don't know. We may find out.
Well, we will find. They're going to play the games.
Well, I mean, we might find out about Alabama and Indiana.
Yeah,
we might. Miami and Texas A&M. This may be the most. I mean, Alabama and Oklahoma should be a pretty fun game, but Miami and Texas A&M should be a very interesting game.
Didn't they have a home and home not too terribly long ago?
I believe maybe they did.
So I think that's a fun game. Carson Beck never got to play Texas A&M at Texas A&M while at Georgia, but he will while he's at Miami. And then the winner of that game moves on to play Ohio State, right?
In the Cotton Bowl. So if Texas A&M, how about that? I mean, you get a home game, and then you get to if you win that one, you get to go play in the Cotton Bowl.
And the winner of the Ole Miss game. That is kind of the fallacy in this. First of all, I wish they would do a model where the lowest seeding winning team would move on to play the highest seeded team that got a bye. You understand? I think the higher seeded team should always get the easier path. Now, because the way the wonky seedings, it doesn't work out that way, so it may not matter. But Georgia will probably end up playing Ole Miss again. Texas, let's call it Texas A&M against Ohio State. I think in Dallas. That's a fun game.
That is very fun.
It could be Alabama, Indiana, or Oklahoma, Indiana in the Rose Bowl. I would suspect Indiana would have a huge contingent out there, because they've never done anything like this. I would assume. And then Texas Tech against Oregon. That one doesn't have as much cachet, but and also it's weird that that's in the Orange Bowl.
Yeah, they're all. I mean, you talk about two teams traveling a great ways.
A good long way. So I feel like what I learned from this weekend is I think all these championship games are going to end up going away regardless. Because there were also people who were like, hey, Georgia didn't move up any by winning the SEC. And I would have put Georgia at 2.
We had this conversation last week. I said, do they automatically end up 1 and 2?
And I said no.
And you said no, yeah, because I think that was right.
But you think that's what you would have done Ohio State too?
Yes.
But
no. I would have done Georgia too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think Georgia should clearly be 2. They have a better win than Ohio State. Over Alabama.
But again, they're both on the same side of the bracket, so, does it really matter?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's picking nits. Yeah. And, Georgia, if they were 2, they'd still be going to the Sugar Bowl.
Right?
They'd still be going to the Sugar Bowl.
I guess. Well, I don't know. If they were the 2 seed, no, they'd be going to the Cotton Bowl.
I don't know that. Is that how they pick the venues? Like the 1 seed goes here. I don't know if that's it.
I think
the 1 seed. See, I think
it's not predestined. Like
I don't
that?
think so.
Okay.
I think Indiana as the 1 has the choice.
Okay.
And so they take that. Ohio State probably had the next choice. Now, if you're Ohio State, you're probably like, well, I could go to the Sugar Bowl, but that's sort of SEC country or whatever. And then I'm guessing that they chose the Cotton Bowl.
But I guess you would get an Ole Miss Ohio State matchup.
No, it'd
instead.
be Ole Miss. Yeah, it'd be Ole Miss Ohio State. Yeah, so
then you get Texas A&M and Georgia again, or they didn't play.
They didn't play, yeah.
But that would be, another SEC devouring itself. But
yeah, well, that's again, the SEC is going to have a shot to do some big things. I mean, an SEC team will be in the semifinals, whether it's Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and then on the upper side of the bracket, you got Alabama and Oklahoma. So you're going to have one team make it to the quarters, and they'll play an Indiana team that, granted, they're good, they're number one seed. I give them their flowers, but if you ask me, hey Luke, which team out of these four would you like to play? I'm picking Indiana. I know, and again, I'm not saying they can't win the game. I'm just saying, you want me to pick Texas Tech? Have you seen that linebacker? That guy's a menace.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Ohio State. I think they got more talent than everybody. I don't want to be Georgia. They just beat us. That'd be the third time we played them. So, I think that's the way to go. It's a lot of bad choices.
It really is. But Indiana could win the national championship.
I don't think they will. I certainly think it's possible because they're one of the 12 teams, but I don't think they will.
I'm just saying.
Are you picking them to win it?
No, I'm not picking anybody to win it right now.
Okay. Oh, you're going to say
it's too soon. But I'm saying Indiana can win the national championship in football. Just saying that sentence is it's crazy. It's bizarre. It's surreal.
It is.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
With football here, Martin's at Lake Martin is ready with the lake's best place for sports, fun, and entertainment. With your favorite teams on over 20 big screens. And Martin's is now open 7 days a week. Monday, trivia night. Tuesday, open cornhole tournaments. Wednesday, free pool. Thursday, our huge bingo night with food trucks. And every Friday and Saturday, live entertainment with food trucks. Sunday, enjoy NFL ticket with hot dogs and chili. This football season, make the best game plan. Go to Martin's on 34 in Dadeville, where every hour is happy hour.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Luke here with you.
I had to put on my coat.
It's a little.
This room has two temperatures: the moon and the sun. It is freezing in here, and you know I like it cold.
I do, yeah. You could probably sleep in here like this, but
I would sleep in here like this. If I had a bed, that'd be fine. But like when I'm just doing a show, and I'm like, well, I'll just wear, I can wear my coat all the way around outside, and then when I get inside, I can just have on a short sleeve.
Well, fix your collar. That's going to drive me crazy. If you don't.
My collar. What's wrong with my collar? It looks like a leather jacket on air too. For some reason, it's not though.
No, yeah,
kind of does look like
on the
screen,
bit.
like me.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Like my Benjamin Russell pullover here, right?
I do.
Thank you. All right, how did we get here?
They make it for men?
No. Very funny. How did we get here? Well, that's because Georgia dominated Alabama, 28-7. All right. You were not at this game, one of the few Alabama games that Luke is not. That may be the difference. This eerily similar to 2017 with Auburn.
Same score.
Hammered, Georgia the first time. Not Alabama. It was a much closer game, but same score. Kirby doesn't. The only two times they beat Alabama was when they had to play them twice, right?
That's right.
So that's the secret.
That might be the secret.
But Georgia played. I think Georgia could win a national championship.
I do.
I think they're playing extremely well right now. I think Gunnar Stockton. I give him credit. I didn't think he could lead them to this place, but he is.
Gunnar Stockton.
He's got it done.
Yes, he's got it done, and he gets credit. But it's also they are leaning on Georgia. One difference between Gunnar and Ty right now, and this is again, I know Ty is pretty hurt, but several times Gunnar Stockton would be scrambling, and he could slide and get a couple yards, or he could dive and get about 3 or 4 more yards. He always dove. Ty was sliding, and those little things make a difference. Not so much in just the amount of yards, while that does help. I think it's people were seeing what Gunnar Stockton was doing for his team. It reminds me of Greg McElroy tiptoeing down the sidelines on one leg, trying to get an extra couple of yards against Florida back in 2009, because those little things from a quarterback just make the rest of the team want to do something for him, want to play better for them. And I think Gunnar Stockton's very, very tough. If somebody can make him sit in the pocket and have to throw, I think things and make him throw something other than a bubble screen, I think things may be different. But Alabama couldn't do that.
Yeah. Some of the other games, Tulane did take care of North Texas turned the ball over 5 times. Tulane did not turn the ball over any. North Texas actually outgained Tulane, so it could have been North Texas, but that wouldn't have been any different.
That didn't change my mind.
It wouldn't have changed. James Madison took care of Troy pretty. This was a huge line, but this game was closer than the score indicates, 31-14. Kennesaw State beat Jacksonville State. It was close. It was tight, but they pulled it out. Boise took care of UNLV. Your boy
Dan Mullen.
Dan Mullen didn't. They had a good year though.
Who does Boise play in a bowl game?
They play. That's the
other problem.
Washington.
Well, that's the other problem is I didn't even look at any of the bowl games. I mean, I know Clemson plays Penn State, which is oddly a game I might watch.
Yeah.
And I know Vandy plays Iowa. And I think LSU plays
Houston.
They play Houston in Houston, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
that's
not the. I mean, those are okay, but it's not like, man, you remember back in the day when, I mean, it was just fun. I mean, it was just more fun. And so, what I think we're going to have, a lot of people used to say, well, let's just get rid of bowls. What I don't think a lot of people understand, the bowl game is just there is a venue. It's like, we'll pay you to come here and we'll pay you to come here. Y'all come here and we'll sell the advertising. We make the money that way. it's not really an NCAA thing like they choose. I mean, you can opt out of a bowl game, do whatever you want to. And now that everybody's beginning to opt out of them, or at least the big teams are, and I think you'll see more big teams do it as, you know, if you're upset that you don't make the playoff or something and you're like, hey, you know, all my guys are going pro, so I don't want to do it.
Well, the only team that's really opted out that should go to a bowl game is Notre Dame, right? I mean, there are a lot of these other ones that are like 5 and 7.
Kansas State. Now, I don't think Kansas State was 5 and 7. I think they had a winning record. I saw a list of like 10 teams.
But didn't Klein retire? I mean,
he did.
Yeah.
Kleinman.
Or resign.
Yeah.
Kleinman.
Yeah.
Kleinman.
So it's just like I'm fine now.
Randy and I had this conversation today. If the money keeps going in from these bowls, they'll continue to have these bowls. That's fine. And could we do with about 15 less? Yes. I mean, when we were growing up, it was, you know, you had 20. You had, and there was a lot fewer of them. It's like everything else. When you saturate the market, it makes it less, fun to watch. It makes it less incentive. So I'm fine with there being less bowls, but I think there'll continue to be bowls because there's still people that want to pour money into it.
Yeah, and I think there will continue to be bowls to a degree. There probably will be fewer bowls, which, again, is not the worst thing in the world. But, while we can sit here and complain about them, and they really weren't hurting anybody. It's like if Arkansas State and Georgia Southern want to get together in New Orleans, what do I care? And if somebody wants to pay them to do it, what do I care? What I do care about, though, is if I'm going to watch it, I want it – if I'm going to watch – a bowl game, I would like, Notre Dame was going to play BYU, I think is what it was going to be. Man, that's a good game. But Notre Dame knew, and by the way, Marcus Freeman is now the betting favorite to land the New York Giants job. That may be something to monitor.
That's true.
But what I'm saying is BYU Notre Dame would have been a pretty fun game if everybody was there. Now, I think Notre Dame would have beaten them. I think Notre Dame was a lot better. But it's not a terrible game. Catholics against Mormons? Are you kidding me?
Look, there's also outside of Christmas, which is a big deal. If you've not, that's breaking news. There's not a lot going on. Okay, a lot of people, everything business kind of tinkers down a little bit. On a random Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't care who it is. I'll flip it on and watch a little of a bowl game.
Sure.
So I find that entertaining. People would say, "I don't care nothing about that." They're the ones that end up watching these things.
Well, and plus,
now nobody goes to them.
They don't care anything about Hallmark movies either, and they are still on.
True.
I mean,
all right, one more, and then we got to take a break. Western Michigan took care of Miami, Ohio.
Thank God you squeezed that in before the break. I hate to go to break, knowing we got to leave people on the edge of their seat.
All right, we'll go ahead and take that break, and we'll come back and wrap up the first hour of tonight's show. It's flying by.
That's your opinion.
It's here. Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations, as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Main Street Family Care offers a wide array of services that allows them to treat many conditions, and they also offer primary care. In addition to these services, they also offer DOT physical exams, lab testing, sports physicals, and vaccines. They accept most major insurance plans, including Medicaid, Main Street Family Care, open 7 days a week.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Luke here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. We are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by JR Sports Bar and Grill. Wonderful place to have lunch or dinner right here in downtown Alexander City. If you're out and about this week, go and have lunch or dinner with them. You'll be glad that you did. The food is wonderful. The people are better. The atmosphere is great. JR's Sports Bar and Grill. We were some of these championship games. The Indiana-Ohio State game was great. I mean, it's not often you say that about a 10-13 game, but I don't think anybody was expecting Indiana to win this game, especially Ohio State. But it was not. There's nothing fluky about this. There was nothing like, they turned the ball over 4 times. Nothing about that. Indiana just beat them. They did things that Ohio State has not had. They got after Sayan, which he has been kind of protected all year long. That defense is physical. They ran the ball on Ohio State. Not a lot, but they ran it enough. Ran over 100 yards, more than anybody else has been able to do. So
they hit a big third down, like a long pass late in the game.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh man, that was gutsy call.
That was a perfectly thrown ball too.
It was perfectly thrown. Yeah, but first play of the game, Mendoza just gets rocked, and you're sitting there. He's laying flat, and you're thinking, "Oh man, this is so bad."
Yeah,
he's going to be knocked out of this game. He's going to be knocked out of the playoffs. Heisman candidate,
the whole thing.
It's just all down the drain. But gets up, and is able to come right back in. Just got his bell rung, I guess. But I'm just super impressed with Indiana.
I thought it was a fun game. And it, like you said, 13-10, usually not very much fun, but it was fun. And, it was Indiana deserved it. There's no doubt about it. And, now they get the number 1 seed. Ohio State, this is one of those things where Ohio State probably needed that to wake them up for the playoffs.
Maybe so. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. But BYU and Texas Tech's for real, I guess, too. They hammered, but again, BYU, they already hammered them one time, so yeah. I'm not sure what that proves, but they are proof. Obviously, Texas Tech and Indiana are proof that it's a different world now. You're going to see some different names.
different ways of building it too. Texas Tech spending money like a drunk sailor, and Indiana really just being very good with their evaluations in the transfer portal.
And they got a good coach. Yeah. I think we can officially say Kurt Cignetti is a really good.
Agreed.
Really good coach. I don't know if he's worth $13 or $14 million a year, but he's a really good coach.
Look, if you're Indiana, he is.
I guess so. And then the Duke-Virginia game was fun, too.
It went into overtime. It was hard. I couldn't watch it. I mean,
I was watching the Ohio State.
It was just like watching – if you flipped between the two channels, you would swear you were watching the NFL versus high school. I mean, that was the difference in the level of play.
Yeah.
You know, it's the ACC just really see, Notre Dame is talking about taking their ball and going home and doing all that, and Notre Dame's very mad that the ACC seemingly campaigned for Miami to get in. They didn't really campaign against Notre Dame, but they weren't really campaigning for Notre Dame. And if Notre Dame gets out of there, I think the ACC is in a world of hurt. I mean, just name your ACC teams real fast, people. I mean, you can name Duke and you can name Virginia because you just
Stanford.
saw. Yeah, Stanford, Cal.
SMU.
And how many teams does the ACC have, do you know?
12?
No.
16?
No.
14?
17.
17?
17.
Wow, okay. That's weird.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a conference. It's dead.
But who do we leave out in the big ACC, Big 12, ACC, SEC challenge? Because we only played 16, right?
Did everybody play in it? I guess I don't know. I mean, somebody played SMU.
But I mean, somebody got left out of the ACC.
Did one of us play Stanford?
I don't recall.
So
I mean, do they still have basketball programs there?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I'm kidding.
I mean,
but yeah, I'm telling you, the ACC's on its last leg.
Well, and
it's just a matter of when.
And so, if that is the case, then what you can do is say, all right, let's get rid of the ACC. Let's pick the bones of what's left, and I would love to see. I don't think this is going to happen, but I would love to see something like Clemson and Florida State and the SEC. I'd be fine even if North Carolina State or something like that. I don't really care about Duke getting in because they don't really bring – I know they just won the ACC, but they don't bring a ton football-wise, and that's what I want.
Yeah.
So –
they would bring a little something basketball.
Yeah, they'd bring something basketball, but, I mean, that's not what your – football drives this whole thing.
It does.
I've got on my phone this Clemson BYU game because A.J. DeBansta, good player.
Yeah, he's watching it while he's trying to do the show.
But I'm doing both, and I want to report that Clemson is playing, and I'm watching this Jimmy V Classic. And before I came over here, there was nobody there. There were as many people at the Las Vegas tournament I went to for Christmas as there were at this thing. And now the Vegas thing I kind of get because it's Vegas. I mean, I've gone to Vegas with all intentions of going to shows before, and I just don't make it.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing something else. But I went to all these, and the games in Vegas may have been a little better, but A.J. DeBansta is a big deal. Clemson's on 7-2. They're a good team. And nobody's there. And it doesn't look like many people. It looks like the crowd's a little better for.
Where is this taking place?
It's in New York, I think. It's UConn and Florida in the second. But now, I haven't seen much of the crowd here lately. But at the very beginning of this BYU Clemson game, there was nobody there. I mean, the whole when you see center court, usually even when you say nobody's there, there's still some people at center court. There was nobody at center court. You saw the radio broadcast team. It was crazy.
Wow.
And so what I'm saying is, my point was that it's football. It's always been football. It'll always be football.
I get it. I get it.
So I don't care if Duke comes in the SEC or not. They can go to the Big Ten. And
like you said, I mean, we've been talking about this forever, and we've been talking about, the big guys have got to break away. But it's funny how it's going to happen, but it's happening different than we all thought. It's like it's a slow death, of these conferences that just basically get swallowed up by the Big Ten. Mm-hmm. The Pac-12 did. So the SEC will probably swallow up the ACC, at least part of it. And then I don't know what the rest of them will go to. But we're going to end up with 3 conferences, and then we're eventually going to end up with 2 conferences. We're going to end up with 2 conferences. And then it's going to be basically 2. That'll probably be the way it's supposed to work.
AFC and NFC.
Why not?
I mean, look, if you convince Notre Dame to join the Big Ten.
Yep.
The Big Ten absorbs Cal and Stanford. They've already got Oregon, so that they can have
UCLA and USC.
They can have they've already got UCLA and UCLA. They can have some of the Big 12 teams. They can have a Kansas if they want it. They can, I'll give them Missouri.
They can have Nebraska back.
Wait a minute, Nebraska is in the Big Ten.
I thought they were in the Big 12. They moved from the Big 12 to the Big Ten. That's right.
Yeah. So they are in the Big Ten. So they can have Nebraska, they can have Kansas, they can have Kansas State or whatever. And what we'll do, we'll say, okay, we'll take Houston.
Colorado.
We'll probably take Houston. We'll probably take North Carolina and Virginia. I'd love to take North Carolina and Virginia just for the market share. And then they can have Syracuse.
Yeah.
Then you got Rutgers, Syracuse, and it's sort of a natural. They can have Boston College.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a real AFC, NFC thing. We're on to something, man.
Hey, how about that?
And I think what you do is you end up – some of these teams may just go the way of the dodo. Washington State and Oregon State have. Why can't Cal and Stanford? I mean, they're not really bringing anything to the table. Yeah, they're geniuses, and we appreciate that. We appreciate your contributions to making society better as geniuses. Y'all's football stinks.
Yeah.
We don't want to see it.
It's going to happen, but we got to wait for the death of the Big 12 after the death of the ACC. All right, we got to take a break, but never fear.
BYU just wanted the buzzer.
We'll be back. How about that? We'll be back with hour number 2 of Sports Blitz Live right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Glory's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Miss and Mississippi State are accounted for. Sorry, we're
back.
We're trying to
Okay.
figure out what SEC team didn't play in the SEC challenge.
And that is
ACC.
fascinating television.
That is. That's good stuff when we're sitting
welcome.
there using our fingers, taking our pants off to count to 21.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham alongside Luke Robinson. I wish you didn't know our names at this point. But we are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by Sunshine Heating and Air. Thank you so much for all of you out there. And thank you so much to our sponsors. They do a great job. It's getting cold outside, man. It's cold.
I figured it out.
Okay.
All the SEC teams did participate.
Okay.
I don't know what ACC team didn't participate, but I do know all.
Cal and Stanford. It's what I was told.
Okay. And Notre Dame is a part of them in basketball only. That's where that comes in. Okay.
There you go. Thank you for that. I would have
finally.
Yeah, wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight without knowing that. All right. We've talked a lot about the playoff in the first half of the program tonight, the championship games as well. If you got any thoughts on those, 256-234-6221 is our number here. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind if you got any thoughts on that. How about this? Bowl games you might actually watch. Bowl games you might actually watch.
You always repeat the question like the guy who was on Match Game, the host on Match Game.
That's where I get it.
What's his name?
Gene Rayburn.
Gene Rayburn. As soon as you said Gene, I would have said Rayburn.
All right. Sunday, right off the bat. Saturday, December the 13th.
By the way, that's this Saturday, and it's after the Heisman Trophy and after Army-Navy. It's just kind of weird, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It is, yeah. Who wins the Heisman?
Fernando Mendoza. I would vote for Diego Pavia, but Mendoza's going to win it.
You sure Love doesn't get an outside?
Love may get some sympathy votes because Notre Dame got left out.
Yeah.
But I think Mendoza's going to get it. And, I get that. I totally get that. I would vote for Diego Pavia, but I get the Fernando Mendoza love or Mendoza Fernando. I can't.
I think it's for Fernando. Saturday, December the 13th, the L.A. Bowl, Boise State and Washington. Now, look,
it's not awful.
It's not awful. I think it's a very competitive game.
It's not awful.
Now, you might watch that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Tuesday, December 16th. Great day in America. The Veterans Bowl. Troy versus Jacksonville State.
That doesn't feel like it should be a bowl game.
I mean, it's very now.
Alabama schools?
Nobody else
Where
may
is
watch it, but it's in Crampton Bowl.
Okay, well, I'm fine with it being. I do kind of wish they'd get to travel and play somebody different, but whatever. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. And Crampton Bowl is a lot better than you remember whenever you went there. It's
much, much better. Yeah. Randy was telling tales of a giant hole in the press box that you could literally fall through. It was not covered up at all. Saturday, this December 27th is going to be your biggest day.
Okay.
For bowl games. The Military Bowl. Now, this is a sneaky good game.
I'll be the judge of that.
Pittsburgh and East Carolina.
I think you're right.
I think it very competitive. Should be fun to watch. It's probably going to be at like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Fun to watch is a bit of a stretch, but okay.
Depends on who you are. All right, later that day, the Pinstripe Bowl, Penn State and Clemson. Now, again, these are two sorry teams, but they're equally sorry.
Two sorry teams, but we'll know some of the players. Now, it's going to be interesting. Peter Woods, who's from right up the road in Alabaster, played at Thompson. He is declared today for the NFL draft. I mean, not a shock. I'm sure T.J. Parker, who's right up the road at Central Phoenix City, will do the same. So my guess is neither one of those guys plays. And also, Clemson already has had some people hit the transfer portal or announce their intentions to hit the portal.
Yeah.
So
you can still play. It's just an intention.
Well,
nobody's in the portal. The portal's not open yet. If you're in the portal, you're not going to say, yeah, let me just go give Clemson a little bit more of my time. Oh, my ACL's gone. You're not going to do that. Well, why not? A lot of these guys play, and you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but that's not it. The only way you'd want to play is if you're not in the portal and you want to impress people if you go in the portal. But if you're already saying you're going in the portal, then you already probably have a destination in mind because you've already been tampered with.
There's no doubt about that. All right, the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
That would have been BYU Notre Dame.
Georgia Tech and BYU, still a good game.
That's actually a really good game. I like that game. I hope Haynes King plays. I hope who's the running back for Georgia Tech is pretty good. I've already forgotten his name, but he's something Hayes, I think.
Yellow Jacket.
Yeah. So I would be down with watching that game. Where is it?
I have no clue.
I think it's in Florida somewhere, right?
I don't know.
Or in Texas.
I have no clue whatsoever. Later that day, the Gator Bowl. Virginia and Missouri.
Oh.
Virginia, I'm watching that one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I got to. I guess I got to, right?
And then one more on the 27th, the Texas Bowl, LSU and Houston.
That's going to be kind of fun, except, at least Nussmeier won't be playing.
You never know. There might be 20, 30 guys from the LSU opt out of this game.
Could be.
So, that could make it really fun. All right, we'll go ahead and take another break. We'll run down the rest of these bowl games you might actually want to watch right after this.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City. Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SCC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen-printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Luke here with you. Only about 45 more minutes left in tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Bowl games you might actually want to watch. Bowl games you might actually want to watch.
I can do the sound effects of the music.
Very good. Gene Raymond. Tuesday, December the 30th.
Does that make me Charles Nelson Riley? I hope not. Go ahead.
Yeah. How about Richard Dawson?
Was he a guest on that show?
He was the mainstay. He was a mainstay. Tuesday, December. That's before he got the gig for the Family Feud. December the 30th. This is another good day. The Music City Bowl.
That's Tennessee getting
Tennessee and Illinois.
Tennessee, a whole other part of the state.
Yeah, really. Burt coming back, playing an SEC team.
He's good. They are going to beat Tennessee, I think, badly.
No, come on.
And I'll tell you why. Because Burt is going to want to do that.
There's no question.
Now,
Now,
is going to be like.
You think Alabama's taking a downtrend? Illinois is.
I know.
They are really getting, after a really nice start.
Tennessee has too.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, Vanderbilt slapped them all around their field.
Yeah, they did too. They made them look bad. But Vanderbilt's just playing that well. I think that's one of those things where you look at, and that's why Vanderbilt deserved some notice at least to get in and say, man, they're playing really well toward the end of the year. Playing better than they were even in the beginning. December the 30th, the Alamo Bowl. Okay. The Battle of the Three Letters. The Battle of the Three Letters. USC and TCU.
USC and TCU.
USC on the heels of the #1 recruiting class in the country. They only had like 50 guys.
People. Yeah, okay. I'll watch that.
Okay, yeah. December the 31st, New Year's Eve, Luke. What else you going to do?
Let me tell you something. I was talking earlier today, at least exchanging texts with my wife. She was like, well, what are we doing for the kids? I said, you know what? I haven't done anything.
You said this or she said this?
I said it. Okay. I was like, everything's been such a whirlwind lately. It's almost like Christmas is here, y'all. So they're going to get some junk this year, I'm afraid.
Who doesn't like a little junk?
A little junk in your life.
Occasionally. All right, the ReliaQuest Bowl. I have no clue where this one is.
ReliaQuest. That's another problem with the bowl games. I wish they had just said the Orange Bowl presented by blank, or the Gator Bowl presented by blank, or instead of the ReliaQuest Bowl, whatever it was, let it keep being that bowl.
I don't think that. I think this is the
Independence Bowl, brought to you by Poulan Weed.
I think the ReliaQuest is the ReliaQuest. It was.
Is there still a Poulan Weed Eater? Has there any brand ever done as well with a bowl game as Poulan Weed Eater?
This one in Columbus, Ohio.
ReliaQuest?
No, I have no clue. Iowa and Vandy, though. Got to watch this.
Oh, I think that may be the. Is that the Citrus Bowl?
This is not the Citrus Bowl. I'm telling you, the ReliaQuest is not anything. It is. It was.
But was it once the Citrus?
No. The Citrus Bowl is coming up next.
Okay.
The ReliaQuest is the ReliaQuest. It was never. It may have been the Blue Bonnet Bowl. I don't know.
ReliaQuest, not ReliaQuest. You're saying like that's somebody. What does he do for a living? He's a ReliaQuest. It's ReliaQuest.
I get it. I'm saying ReliaQuest.
Okay.
He's like a ventriloquist. All right.
It's a ventriloquist who mimes.
Citrus Bowl. The Citrus Bowl, which was the Citrus Bowl, and it still is the Citrus Bowl. It's just brought to you by something else. Something else.
By ReliaQuest.
By Peter Pan Peanut Butter.
Really?
No. Michigan and Texas. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Again.
Now, that may be the best bowl of the bowls.
It's the best sounding bowl, and I do think Archie Manning will play. Or no, Arch Manning. Archie Manning.
If Archie Manning, I'm definitely watching that.
Well, Phillip Rivers is back. Why can't Archie
Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
44 years. Now, granted, the guy, he still looks like he's in good shape. And clearly he knows the offense. I mean, he can pick it up like that, but I mean, this is must-watch TV.
That's novelty for sure. And, I mean, it reminds me, Daniel Tosh once had a thing about, he said, everybody, back when Brett Favre was still playing, he said, everybody wants Brett Favre to retire. He said, let me tell you something. He's got the best job in the world. He said, if I was an NFL quarterback and somebody wanted to sign me at age 30 for $30 million, yeah, I'm playing. If somebody wanted to sign me at age 35 for $5 million, yeah, I'm playing. If somebody wants to sign me at age 44 for $6 million, yeah, I'm playing. How much money did you say? Yeah, everybody else can go straight to hell. I'm playing for $6 million, and I'm not even really playing.
You know what's next?
What?
T.O. Back.
I think T.O.'s.
You're looking at him, he could play.
He could play.
Yeah. He wouldn't be very good, but he could play.
Tell you what, man, you just get over there and post up in the end zone. He can still dunk.
That's true. But anyway, those are the bowl games you might want to watch. I mean, yeah, I think you will want to watch those bowl games. Now, here's the thing. I named off 10 bowl games, 10, 12. There's 40. 40. That is not including the semifinals and the quarterfinals and semifinals.
To find the bowl games we don't want to watch.
There are so many.
Give me the worst one you got on there.
I don't have these. I look up the bowl games, but how about there's one Arkansas State and I don't know somebody maybe there's some real stinkers out there.
I'm gonna give you some.
Okay.
South Carolina State and Prairie View. Now that's the Cricket Celebration Bowl.
Now that's like the national championship of HBCU.
Yeah,
right?
which again, okay, I can live with that.
Okay.
Old Dominion in South Florida. Alex Golish's old team. You think he's going to be there?
No.
Louisiana against.
But I do want to watch Byron Brown if he plays.
Yeah, but if I were him, I wouldn't play. Louisiana against Delaware. That sounds like.
Delaware? Oh yeah, Delaware used to be they're a powerhouse in FCS or Division II or whatever they. Yeah.
Kennesaw State and Western Michigan.
Nah, not watching that.
Utah State and Washington State.
Now that one might be somewhat entertaining. The Battle of the States.
Holy Toledo and Louisville.
Whew. Wow.
UNLV in Ohio.
Yeah, that's
this one sounds like it's just cheating. California and Hawaii. Florida International against UTSA. That's two airports going at it right there. UConn and Army. Good Lord, they're in enough. I can't bet enough on that game to watch.
And UConn's got an interim coach.
Now this one isn't awful. At the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl is Arizona State and Duke.
Okay. I can live with that.
I could live with that one. Also,
Tony the Tiger.
Also not awful. The SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl is Nebraska and Utah.
Okay. Utah will wipe the floor with Nebraska.
Then the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl is Rice and Texas Tech. SMU, Arizona, again, not awful. Wake Forest playing
Texas
Mississippi
Tech?
State. Yeah. No, Tech. What did I say?
You said Texas
SMU.
Tech.
I meant SMU. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Texas Tech.
That's not even remotely similar. How?
Oh, because I was looking at, there's a thing about Texas Tech down here.
Okay.
But then the last bowl game that doesn't mean anything for a national championship to be played is Mississippi State, Wake Forest.
Yeah.
That's 8-4 Wake Forest against 5-7 Mississippi State. It's Friday, January 2nd, and Mississippi State's a 2.5-point favorite.
Now, see, Mississippi State at 5-7 wants to play a bowl game more than anybody because they need it, and that's good.
And again, but I'll say this. As part of me, I get it both ways. But with Auburn or something, with everybody, with so many transfers, maybe you can't. But I would at least like to get out there and just see what we got. It's almost treated like a spring game.
I mean, I would
but
do
he
that.
hasn't been there 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, and again, 75% of the team's gone away from campus, so it's hard to call those guys back. I mean, it just didn't make sense.
And 50% of that 75% may not be back.
Yeah, true. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
This spring and summer, make your land, farming, lawn, and landscaping needs have zero risk and 100% success with Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. With 0% financing on all our Mahindra tractors, many with up to 84-month terms. Our inventory of Mahindra tractors and farm implements is beefed up, and more are coming in daily. We also have extended 0% terms on Spartan mowers to handle your mowing needs with the best and zero-turn mowers priced to move. At Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, your authorized Mahindra and Spartan dealer. L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Alex City and west side of the lake. It's time to celebrate because the all-new Lake Martin Pizza is open with the area's best pizza, and it's just down Highway 63 South in our town. Lake Martin Pizza of Highway 63 has a huge outdoor seating area with enclosed heated comfort, a full bar with cold beer, wine, and full spirit selection with family ownership and fun for the whole family. Dine in or pick up. It's just a short drive to our town and is hands down the area's best pizza. Like us on Facebook to see upcoming live entertainment and watch sports on our 360 wraparound TVs. Rejoice! Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63 is ready for you.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Luke here with you. Only about 30 more minutes left in tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. How about the NFL? Switching gears a little bit here. Taking a look at the standings, several teams have already been eliminated from the playoffs.
Thankfully.
That would be the Jets, the Browns, the Titans, the Raiders, the Commanders, used to be called the Redskins. The Giants, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Cardinals all have been eliminated. Your best teams in the NFL right now, at least by record, the Patriots and the Broncos.
Just like we
Who would have thought?
I saw something last night I've never seen before. Jalen Hurts had 2 turnovers in one play.
I mean, that game last night, it was very fun.
Yeah.
But I have never seen an NFL game like that in my life. There were, 9 turnovers in that? 10 turnovers in that game?
Well, Jalen Hurts had 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
And a fumble.
Unbelievable.
So, there's 5 right there.
And the Chargers turned it over about 4 times.
I guess the Chargers on that same play get credited for a fumble.
Yeah.
The pass was intercepted. It was funny because Jalen Hurts played at Alabama. The pass was intercepted by Deshaun Hand, who played at Alabama. Gets intercepted. They knock the ball loose. Jalen Hurts gets it, knocked the ball loose from him. I mean, it was crazy.
It was. And the game ended on a great, crazy interception there in overtime.
Yeah.
It was a great game. It was
Did you stay up for the whole thing?
I did, shockingly.
Wow. Okay.
It was crazy. Never seen that many turnovers in an NFL game in my life, I don't think. The Bills had the snow game. That was fun. I mean, the Cincinnati had a lead. Looked like they were playing extremely good, and all of a sudden in the second half, the Bills just come alive. And man, Josh Allen is fun to watch.
He's just so good. He's ridiculous. I mean, he's so big and
yeah, you ought not be able to run like that if he's that big.
He should.
The AFC North is a bad conference. I mean, it's a bad division. The Steelers are leading us at 7-6.
Well,
somebody's going to get in the playoffs.
This is why that the people who say, "Well, why don't you if you just win your conference, why don't you get in?" This is why. See, like if the NFL had a committee, they'd be like, "We ain't letting y'all in."
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be in. They're not good.
Yeah.
But that's just the NFL, and we're all okay with it. And there are only 32 teams, so it's easier to stomach.
True. The Eagles, I guess, are going to win the NFC East. Can the Cowboys have anything to say in this? It's 6-6 right now.
Well, the Cowboys are
6-1.
Yeah. I guess coming down the stretch, they got some tough games though. But the Cowboys, they've picked it up somewhat, at least.
The Packers beat the Bears
that was a close one.
In a close one. 9-3-1. The Packers leading the North. Buccaneers. The NFC South's not very good either.
Really
Buccaneers and Panthers are both 7-6. Who cares?
Buccaneers really messed up. I mean, they lose to the Saints this weekend. That hurt a lot. Baker Mayfield hadn't been playing well. I know this because he's on my fantasy team, but he didn't play so well this time.
The Rams and the Seahawks and the Niners, the NFC West, a really good division. Yeah. Those, Rams and the Seahawks, both the Seahawks sneaky 10-3. I didn't realize they were that good.
They get after you, man.
They
get after you.
Yeah,
they get after you. Their defense is disgusting. Like the previous week, they just beat up on Minnesota so god awfully bad. Shut them out, and then I think Minnesota shut out Washington this week, right?
Yeah, I think so. So the Chiefs, are they out? Are they done?
I don't think they're out, but they're essentially out. It's going to be tough.
6-7 right now.
It's going to be tough for them. It's going to be the first time, since
the first time it's 10 years?
Yeah.
That they haven't.
Well, Kelsey will have plenty of time to plan his wedding.
Yeah, I guess so. The Colts again. They activate or they sign Phillip Rivers to a contract.
44.
How much they're going to pay him? Do they say?
I don't know, but it's probably more than St. Michael's.
I would bet. What? I mean, can you now? Again, they were considered the best, maybe the best team in the NFL in the first half of the season, and you get a couple of quarterbacks hurt, and they've been kind of trending down anyway. They got really nothing to lose here. What can you realistically expect from him?
I don't think much. I think that's part of it's like a novelty.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they really think, this guy's going to come in and lead us to the
What's
Super Bowl.
their schedule?
Be a hell of a story.
What's their schedule look like?
Well, I can tell you.
Tell me that,
Glad you
Luke.
brought it up, Andy.
Because that would be interesting to see who he's going to play.
So NFL, I will find the Colts here any second as we are continuing to talk. They're at the Seahawks first.
Oh no,
would not.
That's not.
Would
good.
not recommend that being his first game.
No.
Then they've got the 49ers at home, then the Jaguars, and then at the Texans. And the Texans' defense has gotten to be very salty.
Yeah. So that's he's a brave man.
I mean, if they offered me $44 million, I'm flying.
He's 44 years old, though. I mean,
and he's got plenty of money.
He could get killed.
And he's got plenty of money.
And plenty of kids.
Yeah.
He got. I mean, he's
probably why he's got to do it.
Maybe so. Yeah, there may be something to that.
I mean, I think that's
this whole coaching small, 4A school in Alabama's got a nice idea, but
somebody's got to put food on the table.
Yeah, he ain't making $10 million a year or anything. Yeah. All right, well, we'll go ahead and take another break. We'll come back. SEC basketball, Vanderbilt 9-0.
Pretty good, man.
Leading the SEC. How about that? I don't know who they've played, but they're number 15 in the country.
Yeah, they hadn't played much, but they beat SMU.
Yeah, well, who cares? All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Illinois Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillby Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillby Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Are first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports List Live. Feels like we just left. Andy and Luke here with you. Only a few more segments, or a couple more segments. I don't know how many more. SEC basketball. Vanderbilt 9-0. They're the only undefeated team in the SEC right now. And I don't. Who's the coach of Vanderbilt? Do you even know?
Yeah, isn't it Bryce? What's his name? Or is that somebody?
So that would be a no.
That's not him. I was just trying to throw something out there. I don't know. I'm going to look it up, though.
All they needed to do was fire Jerry Stackhouse. Apparently.
They need to do that.
But, yeah, it's okay. And Georgia, 8-1. So.
Yeah.
Now, granted,
they
hadn't played Auburn and Alabama's schedule, but
but they did go, in the ACC Challenge.
Georgia beat the mess out of
Florida State.
Yeah. Well, so
it's Mark Byington.
Okay, not even close.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, Bryce.
Yeah, there
Byington,
you go.
Something like that.
Auburn opens up in Athens in SEC play. So.
Well, he was at James Madison, ironically enough. Byington.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But I tell you somebody who's not doing so hot, and that's Mark Pope. Boy, Kentucky fans were booing him out of existence.
Well, you get beat by 30.
Well,
I mean.
And it was like the game was in Nashville, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Like some kind of Music City festival, something. And they just got their doors blown off.
It was not pretty at all.
I mean, I've seen Gonzaga up close. They're good.
They are.
But they shouldn't be beating Kentucky like that.
I wouldn't think so. I don't think anybody should be beating Kentucky like that.
Yeah.
At least if this was a normal.
I don't know. Kentucky may not make the tournament.
Yeah, he's gone if that happens.
And he should be. But it's
Maybe
funny because he was coach at BYU, and now BYU is pretty doggone good. So
LSU playing well as well, 8-1. Alabama, the leading is the highest ranked SEC team at number 12, 7-2. Arkansas 7-2. Auburn 7-3. Tennessee 7-3. Texas 7-3. Texas A&M 7-3. So again, no midweek games this week for either Auburn or Alabama. Why is that?
You just sometimes get a rest in sometime in this. I mean, it's always.
And I don't think we haven't. Yeah, that's true.
But
no midweek games after that.
Like, yeah, I think you have Chattanooga Saturday or something.
Chattanooga.
And Alabama's
afternoon.
Arizona. I talked to one of the organizers.
Versus Arizona in Birmingham.
Yeah,
right?
and I talked to one of the organizers of the event. I was like, "How are ticket sales?" He's like, "They're pretty good." He said, "The problem is," he said, "we got the 8:30 time slot."
Yeah.
And he said we wanted it to be like 6 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. And he said, but they're working with ESPN and they just put them at 8:30. And he's like, man, it's just, that's just a bummer. But I'm planning on going if I can be up that late.
Okay. Yeah, Alabama. It's pretty much patsies until from what after this game, till the SEC. I believe.
Yeah, they've got.
I looked up their schedule.
Yeah, that's not
South Florida and somebody.
Maybe Kennesaw State.
Yeah,
some stuff like that. But shoot, I mean, I'm ready for a little bit of time off. I mean, Alabama had played Clemson. I mean, Alabama had played obviously Illinois. Illinois just went to Ohio State and won. They've got Yale. Don't ever overlook Yale, Andy.
Why not?
Because they beat Auburn a few years ago in the NCAA tournament, if you remember.
I do. Well, I do remember
vaguely,
that.
You vaguely recall. So what they've got, Alabama's got Arizona, South Florida, Kennesaw State, and Yale before they open at home against Kentucky. That's a good first.
Better not lose to Kentucky.
Better not lose to Kentucky. But then the next game is at Vandy.
Hey.
Tough.
Interesting. Auburn's at they got Chattanooga coming in. Then they go to Indianapolis to play Purdue.
Mm-hmm.
So Auburn has played Houston. No, they were number 1. They played.
Michigan wasn't 1,
no, but good grief, they probably ought to be.
But Michigan's
Arizona's number 2. Now they're number 1.
Yeah. I would have Michigan number 1.
And now we're going to play Purdue, who was number 1 a few weeks ago. So.
And Auburn finishes up with Chattanooga, Purdue, and Queens.
Yeah, I don't know much about Queens. But
I don't either.
I don't want to know, really, to be honest with you. But then they open up in Athens against Georgia, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
I like the start of Auburn's schedule, though. They start out, at Georgia's going to be tough. Georgia's pretty good. In fact, I'd probably say Georgia's going to be the favorite in that just because they played so well. But then they got A&M at home, Arkansas at home, which is certainly not they're pretty good. If they're on their game, they're really tough. But
yeah, they just beat Louisville, right?
Yeah, they did. But then they've got Missouri on the road. That's a game that, you feel like you can win. South Carolina at home, who's not very good this year. At Ole Miss, who they're struggling at 5-4. I thought Ole Miss would be a lot better.
How about Ole Miss and Mississippi State, the bottom feeders here in the SEC?
Then Florida, on the road at Florida, then Texas, Tennessee. It toughens up. But the SEC also isn't as good as it was last year, I don't think. So, I mean, I think if you're Alabama and Auburn, you're like, okay, we're kind of rebuilding, but everybody's kind of rebuilding. So we got a caller, I think.
Okay.
Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, God, how y'all doing tonight?
Good evening.
Andy, I don't know if you remember, this is Charles. I told you about 3 years ago before we got Hugh Freeze that I didn't agree with that.
You are dead on right.
And I'm going to put my 2 cents on the work we got to coach now.
Okay.
College. Well, my thing is with a 23-15 record, that's not all that good.
Okay. But I would counter that to say this guy inherited a program that won 4 games in 3 years. And so that is a complete rebuild. You got to give him a little bit of grace on the losses. And he's had winning seasons ever since then.
And I think we'll be buying another contract within 3 years.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do you think you ready to put that on him already to say he's going to be a one? Or
his contract's very incentive laden, isn't it? It's like $7 million, which I mean, it's what a bargain.
Yeah, really.
$7 million with a lot of incentives. I don't know what his buyout is though.
I don't know why we didn't go after Matt Campbell at Iowa State.
Listen, I'll tell you, if I'd known Matt Campbell was going to leave, I would say, yeah, that's exactly what I would have gone after too. But I mean, I think Auburn may have had his fill with Iowa State coaches.
Yes.
Yeah. I've told my friend here, that's one we should have went after a couple of years ago.
Well, we'll find out. Going to Penn State, that's going to be Penn State may have backed into a really good coach.
Okay, if I don't get to talk to y'all no more, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Yeah. Penn State took the most circuitous route to a head coach and ended up being good. And I can't believe it. Because they went down everybody.
Yeah, they did.
And, I mean, everybody. And then it got, like, desperation. And it's almost like he said, oh, well, let me call Matt Campbell and see if he'll – oh, my God, you'll take it? I mean, that's a good hire. If they just hired him first, everybody would be like, okay.
I can see that. I like Alex Golesh. I mean, I don't know what he'll do. I have no clue. Ask me in a couple of years. But I like he's got all the qualities that I wanted. Tough, hard-nosed. He's detail-oriented. He kept DJ Durkin. I think that's a good pairing. I think they're both kind of they're both from the same place. So it could be a very good marriage. It could be a very bad marriage.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and either way. But if he leaves, if he just stays for a year and kind of keeps the roster together, and let's see what they can do. And because he keeps talking about, which I love, I don't want him to come in and say, well, I need patience. He came in and said, we want to win now. And we need to have proof of concept. We need to have return on our investment. We need to show these recruits that, we'll put the product out there and say, look, you can play in this system. We're going to be, we're going to turn this thing around. It's going to be quick. Hopefully I love his confidence. I love his attitude. I love, everything about him so far. So all that sounds good, but who knows if it'll work. We'll see.
Yeah, I like Alex Golesh. I really do. I think he's going to be a pretty good coach. Now, the problem Auburn has, obviously, is you're still in the SEC, and he is sort of an unknown. He may work out, may not. I'm with you on that. I lean towards will work out more than it won't.
Yeah.
But, national championship, I don't know. SEC championship, I don't know. I'm going to take the opposite direction here. Everybody, all the Auburn people wanted to keep DJ Durkin and whatever it takes and yada, yada, yada. I just feel like that could also lead to some consternation and some animosity because Durkin had to feel like he had the job the night before. And then I keep hearing him say things about Cody Burns saying, this place is so different. This place, and I keep hearing from Auburn people every time they fire a coach, we need somebody not associated with anything. Let's do something new. and then the first thing that happens, there's always somebody associated with it. And that's what I would do is say, let's just try something different.
I can't tell him he can't bring somebody with him.
I know, but it would scare me. And then the DJ Durkin thing, again, I think DJ Durkin's very good at what he does. That may turn out to be great. I'm just saying, you have a guy on now who's your defense coordinator who thought he had the head job. I mean, I can see where that may cause some animosity.
I said that before he even, retained him.
Yeah.
That could be an issue. But, again, I think
money solves everything.
That, and I think their personalities off the field will lend to it being a better chance of working out than not. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back with one final segment right after this.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Main Street Family Care offers a wide array of services that allows them to treat many conditions, and they also offer primary care. In addition to these services, they also offer DOT physical exams, lab testing, sports physicals, and vaccines. They accept most major insurance plans, including Medicaid. Main Street Family Care open 7 days a week.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of Sports Blitz Live on this Tuesday evening. Let's close this thing out, Luke. All right, John Malkovich, happy birthday today. Born on this day, 1953. Eliminate one of these, and then you can rank them.
I like that better.
Okay. In the Line of Fire.
Okay.
Con Air.
Okay.
Man in the Iron Mask. Rounders. Being John Malkovich, Red, and warm bodies. Eliminate one of those and then
I
rank
haven't seen
them.
Red or Warm Bodies.
You have not? Warm Bodies is actually a really good zombie movie. Red, Bruce Willis, it's actually pretty good, too.
It's got all I know what it is.
Yeah.
Man in the Iron Mask, I'm getting rid of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
not getting rid of Rounders.
You've seen my Man in the Iron Mask,
Yeah.
but you're not eliminating the ones that you haven't seen?
Well, I mean, I'm saying I'm taking them out of the equation.
You're just taking them out of the equation already.
It's not
okay.
fair. It's not fair.
All right. So, in the line of fire, Con Air, Rounders being John Malkovich.
Rounders for me is number one. In the Line of Fire is great.
Very good.
Oh,
Clint Eastwood.
And when
Renee
he's making
Russo.
that gun, and everybody was like, those two hunters come up to him while they're shooting ducks. He's like, why do you want a gun like this so it won't be caught in the metal detector? Why is that? Because I'm going to kill the president. And they're like, why do you want to do that, mister? He said,
yeah, bang, bang, you're dead. Very good. All right, that's the one. All right, where's the rest?
Con Air, because the Con Air is so overacted, it makes me nauseous. Yet when it's on, I watch it.
So great.
Oh, it's so overacted.
But it's got everybody in it.
It's got everybody in it, and that's also troubling.
Being John Malkovich, I never saw that.
I saw it, but I didn't really love it. A lot of people.
It was like, oh, this is.
I didn't like it. I thought it was all right.
Also, John Cusack in that one.
Yeah.
As well as Con Air.
Yeah. Yeah, Con Air is really, really overacted by everybody on purpose. On purpose. I mean, Nick Cage with that hair, and at the end they get on the motorcycles to go chase Cyrus the Virus. Steve Buscemi is a cannibal.
He is.
What? How's he even going to eat all those people with his teeth all janked up like that?
That's why his teeth are all janked up like that.
He's actually a cannibal.
What was his name?
Who?
Steve Buscemi.
Oh, in that movie?
Yeah. I can't remember.
He remember they brought him on. He had the mask.
Yeah, it's like Hannibal Lecter. Yeah.
Dave Chappelle is.
Dave Chappelle is in it. Yeah. From Pulp Fiction, Ving Rhames is in it.
Yeah.
Everybody's in it. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. We appreciate all of you out there being with us. Be sure to join us next Tuesday, same time, same channel. He's Luke Robinson. I'm Andy Graham. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.
Bucks Island is your boating headquarters. Are you ready to hit the water and go boating this summer? Bucks Island has all kinds of boats, with one sure to fit exactly what you want. Fishing boats, sport boats, pontoon boats, and all with low monthly payments. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Bucks Island Service Department experts are also here for you to keep your boat in top running condition. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Don't be left some. Visit online at bucksisland.com and don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.